Take a look at this app. It lets you tweak your images in seconds. Exposure, shadows, saturation. It even packs advanced effects like blur, vignette, film grain, and chromatic aberration. But if you don't want to mess with all those sliders, it comes with 12 one-click color presets ready to go. What's up guys, Nuno here. Today we're building this app step by step, and by the end of the video you will be able to use it completely for free. This is an ongoing project, so let me know in the comments what features I should add next so I can keep updating it for you. For this, we'll be using ChatLLM from AbacusAI, an all-in-one chat interface that gives users access to multiple top AI models like ChatGPT-5, Claude, Gemini, and a lot more in one single platform. I go to the ChatLLM website and we select DeepAgent. DeepAgent can build apps, generate documents, and handle just about any task you throw at it. So for this, we'll start simple. Create ArchRAW, an image editor web-based app that allows the following. Basic adjustments, 12 presets, allow RAW, JPEG, PNG, and TIFF formats, allows download in JPEG, PNG, and TIFF, before and after comparison slider, and a clean layout. Immediately, you will notice a difference. ChatLLM will ask you questions, which will be vital for the way we will be approaching our project. In this case, if we want to have a user login, about the image storage location, if presets could be created by users, if we would like to limit the upload image size, and finally, if we wanted to allow batch image processing. We reply to those questions and wait. During this time, we can see the AI writing the code, searching different sources in order to produce a product that aligns with our request. We get a fully functional web app with 16 adjustments available and 12 presets. But there's still room for improvement. Right now, the preview zooms only from the center and the scaling is off, which makes it impossible to tweak settings and see the changes in real time on the same screen. Let's ask then. Preview image should be aligned to the top and sized to fit the frame. Make it as it moves with the screen. Okay, that's good now. We can see the image we are editing on the same frame as it should. Before we move to increments, let's correct the bugs that are visible. This will help to keep the adjustments smaller and by so limiting the impact of a possible hallucination that will make us go back to a previous iteration of our app. Edit and original labels are wrong, since the original label is appearing on the edit image. There is also a bug that when you try to go back to the normal screen after compare, you get a blank screen. Any adjustment to the image seems to take a second or more after moving the slider. Can it be instantaneous? Okay, much better. Now that we polished our project a bit, let's start to add features, step by step to ArchRAW. First one will be Gaussian blur and lens distortion, something that I often use to try to remove that extreme sharp look we get with a 3D render. Add Gaussian blur and lens distortion. Use the most common sliders available on other mainstream apps to edit these two adjustments. Another adjustment that I regularly use is chromatic aberrations. So I'm just going to ask. Add chromatic aberration adjustment with intensity control. And as you can see, we now have a slider for that effect, which is working perfectly. Next, we'll add a color mixer that allows us to edit our image by color channel, extremely useful for vegetation, for example, where the greens are usually oversaturated and in reality the vegetation is always more towards the yellows. Add a color mixer with hue, saturation, and luminance controls. While the implementation was flawless, with the new menu appearing with the color mixer I've requested, there was a clear drop in performance. So I simply decided to ask if we move the storage of the images not locally, if the performance would improve. ChatLLM pointed out that network lag could be an issue, but gave me two solid workarounds. Lower the preview resolution for faster tweaks, and offload the processing from the main thread. I decided to implement both, and now the UI is super snappy. Let's keep going. Something that I'm missing is a crop function and also a grid overlay where I can visualize the rule of thirds. Add a crop function to the existing adjustments, but also on the bottom a grid overlay that should contain rule of thirds, golden ratio, center cross, and also a control over the opacity of the overlay. As you can see, hitting the crop button now brings up these new overlays, and they work pretty seamlessly with the tool. Let's take the experience to the limit and try to implement a turn curve to our app, shall we? Add an editable turn curve as another menu between Adjust and Color. Wow, now I'm actually surprised. It works, and quite well in fact. I usually add an S-curve to my renders like this to give the image a bit more contrast. Now let's add reset buttons to all the sliders. Honestly, this should have been there from the start, but we are editing now as the cherry on top. Add reset buttons to all the sliders and adjustments, so they can be resetted individually. Now that we have added all the features, it's time to make the app live. Hitting the deploy button in the top right brings up 3 options. You can host it on Abacus subdomain, where you can pick the name, or connect it to your own custom domain. For this one, I'll stick with the Abacus domain and hit deploy. And just like that, the app is up and running. But what if you need to roll back to a previous build? Just head up to settings, then click versions. You'll find every saved state here, ready to be restored. Plus, if you click the Code tab, you can inspect the entire code base for the app. Super handy. And there you have it, a fully functional, easy-to-use app tailored exactly to your needs. You can grab the free link in the description below to test it out yourself. Once you do, drop a comment and let me know what features you would like to see next. I'm still building on top of this, and I'll love to hear your ideas. I'm leaving all the links in the description below. As I mentioned, ChatLLM packs all these AI tools into one single app for just $10 a month. It's way better than paying for multiple separate subscriptions that end up costing a fortune. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.